Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum assalam. Abdul Latif, how are you?
Yes, sir. Fine, sir. You, sir?
Yes, Alhamdulillah. Now, should we start? Dear student, should we start?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Combination. I think now we can start, right? There are 40 students with
Yes, sir.
us. So,
Yes.
please try to understand, dear students. This is the counting chapter. Still, we are in counting. Only permutation and combination is left. So, inshallah, within this week, we will try to finish. So, this is today's topic is combination, right? We are going to explain some thought. I mean, what is the basic things of combination and how can you solve math? This is the objective, right? Simple objective. So, combination, dear student, here S is a set, right? Here S is a set. S is a set. And how many element, dear student? What will be the n of S? How many element here?
Four.
Four.
Four. Good.
4.
So there are four elements. So n of S is 4. And if I ask you, okay, just how many set you can form by considering three elements? How many elements? Three elements. Do you understand the question? My question is try to form the subset. So there will be many subset, right? There are many subset here. So four. Yeah, how many subset? There are 16 subset, right? Are you agree with me? How many
Yes,
subset?
sir.
There will be
Yes,
16
sir.
subset, right?
Yes, sir.
There will be 16 subset. Among 16 subsets, if I ask you a question, you can make subset, you can form subset by considering three elements. By considering three elements, right? So how can you form, dear student? Three elements means here you can write like S1 by considering three. So what will be there? ABC, am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
These are three elements. Do you understand the question? You need to make subset. There are 16 subset. This is a set, and you know what is the set. This is a set whose four elements. There are four elements. Among four elements, you need to make another set. I mean subset. Subset. You need to make a subset whose elements will be three. There will be three elements. So this is S1 is a subset. It has three elements. So would you please explain what will be the other chance?
Sir,
ABC.
S, C, D.
Okay. So A B C D. Okay. So A
F,
B C D. Then
ADC.
mm, no, Edis.
A.
DC.
Sir,
Can I
ABD.
say something? Okay. Okay. Is any other subset can you form by considering three elements? Can you form any subset? Would you please try? Can you form any subset by considering three elements?
Yes, sir.
Sir, ABC.
Sahin, would you please?
Sir,
Sahin,
ABC.
A, B, C already we have written.
ABC.
Sir, দেখা
Can you form?
ও
Is there
স্যার
any
স্যার ওটা
chance?
দেখা স্যার দেখা
স্যার
যাচ্ছে না এই জন্য
এবিসি তো
ভাবছি
দেখা যাচ্ছে
নিচেরটা
না।
দেখা যাচ্ছে না।
এবিসি স্যার
Oh,
দেখা
wait,
যাচ্ছে
wait, wait, gentlemen, wait. Now, can you see this?
Yes, sir.
ইয়েস স্যার ইয়েস স্যার
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. So these are the subset. So would you please try? Can you form any other subset or not?
No, sir.
Thank you, Ifrat.
No, sir.
So dear student, now coming to the combination. Actually, what is combination? That combination, individually you can say this S1 is a combination, S2 is a combination, S3 is a combination, S4 is a combination. Individually, each of these are called combination. Combination of how many elements? Combination of three elements. Combination of three elements. Combination of three elements. So this combination, this S1, S2, S3, actually all these are subset of S, right?
Yes, sir.
Because there are 16 subset. Among 16 subset, these four subset we have considering, because we have fixed that we need to consider three elements. So individually these are called the combination. So why we are call it combination, dear students? So definitely you need to define on a space. You have a space. So our space is like S. This is our space. We are going to make combination or relation from this set. How many? Here three. So we are going to make so n of s1, n of s1 is 3. Is it clear?
Sir, please repeat this again.
Yeah, here S, this is our main set S, whose elements number is 4, right? Ifra,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
its element number is 4, and subset we have make here, its element number is 3, each and each, right?
Yes, sir.
Or if we make subset, at most its element number will be 4. Are you agree with me or not? If you consider, if you make a relation or combination by 4 elements, so that will be A, B, C, D, right, Ifrat?
Yes, sir.
If we are forming here a subset by considering 3 elements, we can form also 2 elements, we can form also single element and null set another element, and we can form at most 4, I mean 4 elements, right?
Yes, sir.
So here this subset number, cardinal number of this subset, that will be at most 4. Are you agree with me or not? Or cardinal number of subset, cardinal number, cardinal cardinal number of each subset at most 4, right? Are you agree with me or not? Maybe cardinal number will be 0. Do you understand, dear student? Do you understand or not? Do you understand what I am talking? Do you understand?
Sir, can you please repeat, sir? I didn't understand, sir.
Gentlemen, these are the subsets. So how many subset of S there will be? 16 subset, right, Farhan?
Yes, sir.
So can you say empty set is a subset? Can you say A is a subset? Can you say B is a subset? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If you consider A, B 2 elements, that will be the subset. A, B, B, C 2 elements, right? Then we have considered 3. Then we can consider at most 4, right? Are you
Yes,
agree
sir.
with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So actually, what will be the cardinal number? I mean, maximum cardinal subset of cardinal number of each subset. At most, there will be 4. Are you agree with me? Or maybe it will be 0. There is no element, so it's this is a subset. So if there is no element, so its cardinal number is 0. Are you agree with me or not? If you consider this is a S4, so S4 n of S4, what will be the n of S4? Cardinal number 0, right?
0. Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
if you consider A single element, so if you denote it by S5, so what will be the n of S5? So it's 1.
1.
Or if you consider 2 elements, right? So it will be 2, right?
Yes, sir.
And here we have defined that is cardinal number 3 or maximum. This is a subset also you can say. So its maximum that will be 4. Are you agree with me? Is there any chance that subset of the subset of S will be 5? Is there any
No,
chance
sir.
the cardinal number subset?
No, sir.
So since you are telling no, so at most it will be 4. Are you agree with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So here you are telling this is a set. Set means we are considering some number or some relation that we want to this 3. You can say, can you say in terms of R? This is generally we can explain this set. We are considering, we are taking, we are choosing 3 elements from 4 elements. We are choosing 3 elements for how many elements? From 4 elements, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Or we can choose this 3 or maybe 4, at most 4, or maybe 0 element or 1 element or 2 element or 3 element or 4 element, right?
Yes, sir.
So dear student, here generally if we explain this one, This is our main set. Main set, its cardinal number is n, and if we denote it by choosing number, we choose r from n. So what will be the relation? N that will be greater than r, n less than r, n less than equals to r, n greater than equals to r. What will be the relation?
Sir,
N is greater than R.
n great.
Greater than R, sir. Because it is
Are you
false.
sure? N is
Yes,
greater
sir.
than r? Are you sure this is strictly?
Greater than equal R, sir.
So okay, greater than equals to r. We can fix it. So Imtiaz and Lubna, I'm coming. Is there any chance which one will be the relation? Rikta?
No, sir.
Sir, n greater than equal to r.
Greater than equals to r. Okay, so Lubna, why you are telling n greater than r, and Rikta and Imtiaz, why you are telling greater than equals to r? Would you please mention the reason?
Sir, element is number is 4. That's why n equal to 4 and r most probably
It will be the
equal to
maximum
4.
number, right? At most
Maximum number is 4.
4.
That's
So it
why
will
we
be
are
equal, right?
yes, sir.
Right, dear
Greater
student?
than equal.
So if you say strict relation, Lubna, why you are telling strict relation? Why you are
So the
telling
elements
n?
of R,
Yes,
the elements of R is less than N.
but Lubna,
That's why it's-
can I say this? If you consider 4 elements, if if you consider it's like 10 or 16, if you denote it by 16, can I say that is A B C D? Can I say A B C D is a subset of itself? A set is a
Yes, sir.
subset of
Then
it.
it will be, sir, greater than equal R, sir.
Yes, so that is because there is a chance there will be equal, right, Lubna?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because
Yes,
a set is a subset of itself, right?
yes,
So
yes,
you can consider this maximum. I mean this one is the right answer. Is it clear?
yes. Yes, sir. Clear.
So now coming to the relation, dear student, coming to the point that we have defined, what is actually combination. This combination, you are telling, how many elements we got it? How many combination we got? S1, S2, S3, S4. There are 4 combination we got. So we are writing something like this because we know this is the combination in our total set, n elements. We want to make relation or combination with r elements. Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we want to make relation by choosing r elements from n elements, right? So this is our global, right? Do you understand? We are choosing this r from n. We are choosing r elements from n. So you cannot say r is greater than will be n. Do you understand? That is my point. That's why I am explaining all these things here. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So now coming here, this or we can denote it by this symbol. We can denote this combination by this one or this one. Okay? Okay, dear student.
Okay, sir.
So here from this what we have written, there are 4 elements A, B, C, D. We are choosing 3 elements, right? Right?
Yes, sir.
And you are and we normally we show that there are four subset. There are 4 combination. There are 4 combination with 3 elements. So how mathematically now check it here. You know the formula. Do you know the formula, factorial formula, dear student? Or if you are unable, then press calculator. You will get easily the result. NCR. Okay, so what is the formula? Dear student, its formula is NCR. Would you please write as a formula? Then I will explain. Is equals to n factorial r factorial into n minus r factorial. Would you please keep a note? Please keep a note. If we expand this, this is the formula, right? Rikta, have you done?
Yes, sir.
So here, and you know how to expand, how to calculate the factorial, right? As like
Yes, sir.
okay. So 4 factorial, 3 factorial into 4 minus 3 factorial, right?
Yes, sir.
So 4 factorial, 3 factorial is subtraction 1 factorial.
Yes, sir.
So if you calculate, it's
24.
like doing this 4 into 3 factorial.
Yes.
3 factorial, 1 factorial equals to 1, right?
Yes, sir.
So factorial you can cancel. For 4 divide 1 equals to
4.
4, right? And
Yes, sir.
that's
Answer
why,
4.
and that's why you will get how many combination you will get? S1, S2, S3, S4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 combination you will get as like mathematics. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand? Please try to understand. This is very easy thing, I think maybe. But if you have problem, you may just raise. Okay. Actually, if there is something, so how many combination you can form? How many relation you can form by choosing this element, by choosing some element? That is the combination. Do you understand, dear student? Do you understand the point of combination?
Yes, sir.
Suppose you have a space, that is we are calling n, that is we are calling n. Among n elements, we are choosing r elements. Among n elements, we are choosing r elements. I mean, we want to make relation among r elements, not all I mean for n elements, right? We want to make relation among r elements. So how many way we can form it? That is the combination. Do you understand this point?
Yes, sir.
Dear student, try to focus on this. What is combination or what something like this? We have a space. We have a lots of space, that is we call n. We have a space. We have a space that is n. So there are n space. There are n elements. There are n objects in my hand or in our hand. There are n things. N things. So among n things, you need to choose only r things. Not n things, you need to choose r things,
R things. Yes,
right?
sir.
So these r things, how many way you can choose r among this n? That is called combination. Do you understand or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We
sir.
can read
Sir.
it something like yes. Ifrat,
Sir,
you
in
want
this
to ask?
calculation, how can I sir, 4 into 3 factorial, how can I write?
Oh,
Sir,
4 into 3
calculation
factorial, miss,
part.
we know. Okay, miss, thank you for your question. 4 factorial equals to actually 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 into 0 factorial, into 0 factorial, and this 0 factorial is defined. We know, this is the defined term, 0 factorial equals to 1. We know this is the definition. You can say this is the definition, like 1 kilogram SI unit. Do you understand? So 1 kilogram means in Bangladesh, whatever you just understand, in anywhere you can understand the same thing. That is 1 kilometer, right? This is the defined. Do you understand, Ifrat?
Yes, sir.
As like 0 factorial, all mathematicians come to conclude that we should not proceed to the 0 factorial, because if you want to 0 factorial, then -1 factorial, -2, -3, lifetime you can continue, but we need to end it, right? Do you understand? So that's why all mathematicians come to end that do not go to the 0 factorial. After 0 factorial, just define this 0 factorial means 1. This is the definite term. Defined term. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand, dear student?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And that's why you have written, maybe some of you have written, except this 0 factorial, only you have written 1. Am
Yes,
I
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
আপনারা এই পর্যন্ত লিখেন,
আমরা
maybe.
এটুকু লিখি।
হ্যাঁ? But
আমরা
but
one
in
point লিখি।
mathematics this is also 0 factorial, and 0 factorial which is defined term, that is 1. So no need to write 1 times 1. Only we are just writing up to 1. Okay? Now coming Ifrat. Actually, why we are writing here 3 factorial? Because 4 already given, and 3 factorial numerator and denominator another 3 factorial, right? Only for cancelling the. Only for cancelling, right? Nothing else. Because here is 3 factorial. So instead of expanding 3, this is the 3 factorial, right? So that's why we can just write 3 factorial, 4 into 3 factorial. Do you understand, miss?
Yes, sir.
Ifrat, 4 factorial equals to, we can write, because but there is a 1 3 factorial, so that we can cancel it, right? That's I have written here 3 factorial. I mean 3 factorial, 3 factorial we can cancel. So 4 by 1. Do you understand, Ifrat? Do you
Yes,
understand,
sir.
miss?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
অথবা কি করতে হতো আপনাকে, or you have to do something like this, 3 into 2 into 1, then you can cancel, right?
Yes, sir. I can understand.
So do you understand the combination or not? Please, if you do not understand, raise your question without hesitation, dear student. Please raise your question.
স্যার আমাদের কি সাবসেট গুলো বের করে দেখাতে হবে নাকি স্যার
No, no,
এনসিআর ফর্মুলা
no,
ইউজ
no,
করে
no.
জাস্ট
Just
রেজাল্ট বের
apply
করব?
the formula, miss. Just apply the formula. This is the way. This is the way we are just expanding, but apply the formula, right? Right, Rikta?
ইয়েস স্যার, আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ড স্যার।
Okay. This is our way. How can we define or derive? আমরা কেমনে পাচ্ছি সেটা দেখানো হচ্ছে by using this. Do you have any question, dear student? Should I proceed for the next?
Yes, sir.
Please, আপনারা না বুঝলে please question করেন. Combination and permutation, there is a difference. I will explain later, but dear student, if you do not understand, raise this question. And I am coming later. There is a relation. Actually, this is nothing but permutation. When I will explain permutation, তারপর আমরা again restoring back here, coming back here. Okay. Now, Sahin Hussain, can you help us, gentlemen? What is combination? How can you define that this is combination? Sahin, I know you are present.
Yes, sir.
Sahin, একটু বলেন তো ভাই।
স্যার যখন স্যার একটা সেট দেওয়া থাকবে, সাপোজ স্যার
হ্যাঁ বলেন।
স্যার সাপোজ স্যার 4টা অথবা 5টা স্যার যখন সেট দেওয়া থাকবে, দেন স্যার আমরা স্যার ওটা হচ্ছে স্যার কোঅর্ডিনাল নাম্বার n ইকুয়াল টু স্যার সাপোজ 4 দেওয়া থাকলে 4, দেন স্যার আমরা হচ্ছে ওটা কতভাবে ডিফাইন করা যায়, দেন স্যার ওটা আমরা বের করব। দেন স্যার ওই নাম্বারটা হবে স্যার হচ্ছে আর, যে স্যার সাপোজ স্যার আমরা যে এই ম্যাথডটা করলাম স্যার, স্যার এবিসিডি এর ভাগ করলাম স্যার 4টা ভাগে, বি সি ডি প্রতিটাতে 3টা করে। দেন স্যার যে আরটা হবে আর ওই আমরা ইকুয়েশনে বসাবো হচ্ছে স্যার আমাদের যে মেইন সূত্র ওইটা হচ্ছে স্যার এন সি আর। সো স্যার ফ্যাক্টরিয়াল বের করলেই স্যার ডান। আর স্যার ক্যালকুলেটরে স্যার ইজিলি তো পাওয়া যায় সূত্র
Okay,
বসে।
okay. Thank you, Mr. Gentleman. Thank you. Suppose, would you please write a question? Just consider five members from a group of 12. Would you please write down? All these math are very easy. Question is bigger, but math is, consider 5 example, right? Consider 5 members. Consider 5 members. Consider 5 members from a group of, from a group of 12, from a group of 12 to work, to, how to write work, to work as a team, right? Do you understand, dear student? As a team, one special project, on special project, on a special project, how many distinct 5, now coming to the question, how many distinct 5 person, how many distinct 5-person teams can be formed, can be chosen. Do you understand the question? খুব সহজ ম্যাথ গুলো, একটু খালি গ্লোবাল স্পেসটাকে কনসিডার করবেন and how many elements you are choosing. There's 2 things just important. হ্যাঁ, have you finished your writing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So dear student, do not copy me, just try to understand the procedure, how can you solve this math, so that if you understand the technique you can solve 1000 maths. But if you are copying this math, you can only solve this math, nothing else. So please try to understand. I am repeating, told you, you need to find out the space, the total space, how many objects in your hand, total how many objects you are dealing such things, from where, how many objects. So consider 5 members from a group. You need to consider how many people, you need to consider
5.
5 people, right?
Yes,
You
sir.
have to choose. So this is you need to choose it. Yeah, consider 5 members means you have to choose, like R, definitely this is R, right? Because
sir.
Yes, sir.
because our formula was something like this, NCR. So this is our total space. So we are choosing R from N. We are choosing R from N, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So consider 5 means we have choose 5 members. So this is definitely R, right?
Yes, sir.
From a group of 12 people. Now coming here. 12 from. So we are choosing R from N. So definitely this 12 as a consider as a N. Are you
Yes,
agree
sir.
with me or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Eh?
Agree, sir.
Consider 5. So 5 members means we are choosing 5 members from a group. So this is our space. This is our total sample space, right? So we have to choose 5 members from 12, right?
Yes, sir.
To work, this is the language. How many distinct 5-person teams can be chosen? I mean, so I think this is easy enough. If you understand this, yeah. I mean, language only lengthy, but math is very short. Are you agree with me or not, dear student?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So can I clean this? Can I clean? Now write down the
Yes.
solution.
Yes.
Solution is something like this. So what will be the team?
Sir, 12.
How can you write?
12,
So
sir.
so 12 C 5,
3,
right?
5. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Or we can denote it by like this. আপনারা অনেক বই দেখবেন এরকম লেখা আছে, হ্যাঁ? By
Yes, sir.
using this symbol. So what is the formula? 12 factorial,
12 factorial, 5
5
factorial,
factorial,
12
12 minus
minus
5.
5 factorial. I think now it is very easy to
Yes,
calculate.
sir.
5 factorial, 7
7
factorial.
factorial,
Yes,
right?
sir.
792 answer.
7,
So
9,
what will be the 12, 11,
Ten,
10,
9, 7,
9,
7.
8. 7 factorial cancel.
Yes, sir.
5. So 5, 4,
4,
3,
3,
2.
2.
Right?
Yes, sir.
So 5, 2, 10 cancel. 4, 2 cancel. 3, 3 cancel. Now you need to multiply. কত হবে রেজাল্ট বলেন?
792.
Right?
Yes,
So
sir.
how many distinct কোশ্চেনটার সাথে মিলিয়ে লিখেলেন? How many distinct 5-person team can be formed, can be chosen? So you can just write 972 teams. 972 teams can be chosen. This is the answer. একটু আমরা একটু কমপ্লেক্সে যাই। আপনারা কি এটুকু বুঝছেন?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
আপনাদের কি মনে আছে প্রোডাক্ট রুল এন্ড সাম রুল? প্রোডাক্ট রুল, সাম রুল মনে আছে?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we have to use it. We have to use. তো ভুলে গেলে আমরা আবার মনে করাই দিব। ভুলে গেলে বলবেন। প্রোডাক্ট রুল এন্ড সাম রুল একটু কমপ্লেক্স করতেছি আমরা, কতটুকু বুঝি তার উপর ডিপেন্ড করে। Another question. Suppose two members of the group of the group of 12 insist on working as a pair, insist on working as a pair any team must contain any team must contain either both or neither. how many 5%? How many 5%? How many 5% teams can be formed? Can be formed. Do you understand? Write down first. I will explain. Can you see the writing? If you have faced any problem, please raise the issue. আপনারা কি দেখতে পাচ্ছেন? বোর্ড
Yes,
দেখতে
sir.
পাচ্ছেন?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you finished your writing?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, dear student, now coming. We have already solved. There are 12 people, and we have to select only 5 people, right? And how many teams we can form? We have already shown in first example, right? Second example, there is we have imposed some another condition. Suppose 2 members of the group of 12 insist on working as a pair, right? Do you understand this? Do you understand,
Yes, sir.
dear student?
Yes, sir.
How many people? There are 12 people, right? Among 12, 2. Among 12, 2 persons, they are working as a pair, right? Pair means what? What? Suppose if we name it, dear student, if we name it, suppose among 12 peoples, there are 12 things here. There are 12 things, and A and B another. So A, B, except A, B, there are 10 here, right? Do you understand? Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
We have named,
Yes,
we
sir.
have named this. We have named this. That is, as a pair, we have to suppose 2 members of the group. So 2 members we have named it as like A and B. They want to work as a pair. So if A is belongs in a group, in a combination, B must also belongs. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If B belongs, then A must belongs because they want to work as a pair, right?
Yes, sir.
So if A belongs means B belong, B must belongs. So if you say A belong, so you need to make 5% team. You have to make 5% teams. So 5% team, if A belongs, so automatically because they want to work as a pair, so B must also belongs, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
I mean from this 5, we are choosing 5 people. Among 5, 2 is, this is the reserve seat, something like this.
তার মানে স্যার
Can I-
3 জন।
Sahin?
স্যার 2 জন অলরেডি থাকবে, শুধু 3 জন করে।
Yes, already 2 must belongs. You cannot say that is single because insist as a working as a pair, right? So any team must contains either both or neither. Maybe if you say I want to take only A, no, there is a no chance. So B bolbe, nah, I don't want to I don't want to work, and A bolbe I don't want to work, right? Do you understand? So maybe they will both belongs or not. That is the question. Are you agree with me or not? Either both must belongs or neither belongs into the 5-member group. Do you understand, Rikta? Miss Rikta, can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me?
Yes, sir.
So how can you solve, gentlemen? How can you solve? Can I clean the board? Can I clean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think maybe you understand something. So right, a team, we can consider let the pair let the pair names are A and B. Okay. Now write a team that contain both A and B. So how many way you can form? How many way you can form, dear student?
Sir,
How many way you can form? Sahin?
2, sir.
sir, 5.
So
Sir,
what will
10
be
C
your
3.
space? স্পেসটা কত হবে জোবায়ের?
Yes, sir, 10 C 3, sir.
হ্যাঁ?
Sir, 10 C 3 because both of them are included in your team, so we can remove them by from 12 minus 2 and
Yes,
so
because the
we
reserve
need.
seat, right? So you can
Yes, sir.
remove, right? So
Yes, sir.
that's 10 to 3,
C
right?
3, sir.
Now calculate this. If both contain, right? A team that contain both A and B means 10, not 12. You cannot find out here 12, right? This is the reserve, right? So this is the thing. Now find out the value.
Sir, what is 3, sir?
5
What is
minus
3?
4.
No, not 5 minus 4. Actually, Selim, this 3 means these 3 here, you need to make 5% team, right? Right, Selim?
Yes, sir.
You have to make 5% team. So among 5%, 2 already belongs. A and B already belongs. Do you understand, Selim?
Yes, sir. Understand.
So since already belongs, you have only 3 space because you have to total make 5% group, right?
Yes, sir.
Now calculate this. 10 factorial, 3 factorial, 7 factorial. Now we can use the shortcut technique, right? I think you know maybe.
Yes, sir.
কত হবে এটা?
1
sir, 120.
120, sir.
Okay,
120.
120. And a team that contain neither A nor B. Are you agree with me? Are you agree with me or not? That does not contain both. I mean, can you hear me, dear student? Can you hear me? আপনারা কি আমাকে শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now what will be the here?
So 10 by
10?
4. 4.
10.
4 কেন বেটা? Neither A nor B. এও থাকবে না, বিও থাকবে না। Reserve cancel.
Okay, sir.
Right? Now calculate this. 5 factorial, right? So what will be the result?
Sir.
Yes, Sahin.
Sir, 5 sir যদি আর বি না থাকে তাহলে স্যার 10 কেন হবে স্যার -2 কেন হবে?
10, that is the at the beginning you need to remove, right?
স্যার একদম ফার্স্টে স্যার আমরা 2 বিয়োগ করে নেব স্যার।
Yes. At the beginning you need to remove, right? Because there is no point. You have no scope. You have not a space that this 2 or something like this. That
Okay, sir.
you need to exclude, right, Sahin?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Understood.
Because তারা একসাথে থাকবে, যদি না থাকে ওকে তাহলে তাকে বাদ দিতেই হবে। At the beginning you should just remove, because আমাদের তো অপশন নেই। 12টার মধ্যে 2টার একেবারে জায়গা ফিক্স করে রেখেছে তারা, তাকে আমরা একেবারে আউট অফ আওয়ার কাউন্টিং, রাইট সাহিন?
Yes, sir.
নাও এখানে কত হবে? 252. 252. Now write down the total number of teams that contain either that contains either A or B or neither, either A or B or neither A nor B is, কত হয় এটা তাহলে? আগে কত বেশি পাইছিলাম? 120, right? 120 plus 250,
252.
তাহলে কত হলো?
372.
372. ওকে, আপনারা কি এটুকু বুঝছেন? Dear student, can I sit? Can I sit for a moment?
Please, sir.
Sure, sir.
Sir, already it is 2:07 p.m.
Sir, already
হ্যাঁ Rikta
3
present.
minutes.
Asik are you present?
Yes, sir.
Asik
Present,
are
sir.
you present? Mehdi Hassan Munna?
Yes, sir. I am present, sir.
Okay, Farhan Labib?
Present, sir.
Hadiud Jaman?
Yes, sir.
Selim Hussain Sohag?
Yes, sir.
Sakibullah Mian?
Yes, sir.
Moshiur Rahman?
Yes, sir.
Abdullah Mahdi Hassan Sohag? Israfil Hussain?
Present, sir.
Sadatullah Naim?
Yes, sir.
Anika Busra,
Yes, sir.
Niyaz Murshed,
Yes, sir.
Hussain MD Safat,
Yes, sir.
Bonni বিশ্বাস, নজরুল ইসলাম, রেদওয়ান আহমেদ রাতুল, সাদিকুল ইসলাম, শেখ মোহাম্মদ সাদিকুল, সাদিকুল, are you absent? সাদেক, সাদিকুল তো ছিল নাকি? ইমতিয়াজ হোসেন, ইমতিয়াজ প্রেজেন্ট। তানজুম আক্তার, তানজুম, তানজুম আক্তার, ক্যান ইউ হিয়ার মি? আপনারা কি আমাকে শুনতে পাচ্ছেন?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
ও তানজুম অ্যাবসেন্ট তাহলে। জুলিয়ানা তনু,
Present, sir.
ফারজানা তানিয়া,
Yes, sir.
ইসরাত জাহান ইরা,
present.
তানজুম প্রেজেন্ট।
Sir, Sadekul
হ্যাঁ,
wrote in the chat box. He is present.
সাদিক প্রেজেন্ট অলসো। ওকে। ফারজানা তানিয়া,
Yes, sir.
ইসরাত জাহান ইরা,
Present, sir.
আব্দুল খালেক, Abdul Khalek, I think Khalek also present. Khalek, Ummehani Toma,
Yes, sir.
Wanik Paul,
Yes, sir.
Shahin Iqbal present. Farjana Akhtar Hima,
Sir, she was
Hima,
present.
Hima present. Baijit present. Raida, are you present, miss?
Present, sir. Present, sir.
Okay, Romana Afroz,
Present, sir.
Rubna present. Sabrina,
Yes, sir.
Sabrina Akhtar.
Sir, present, sir.
Ifrat Jahan present. Talukdar present. Shanta Chaudhary,
Yes, sir.
Rahatil Mahmuda,
Yes, sir.
Ruhul Amin, Khaja Minhaj,
Yes, sir.
Nahida Islam,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Humayun
sir.
Kabir,
Yes, sir. Humayun Kabir.
Sanjida Khan Mitu,
Yes, sir.
Orchita Roy, Sumaya Islam Shanta,
Yes, sir.
Kaji Faria Sharmin,
Yes, sir.
Siab Sarwar,
Yes, sir.
Jubair present, Shahin present.
Yes, sir.
So is anybody left? Dear student?
Sir, can you give my attendance, sir? Khondokar Shakib.
হ্যাঁ Habibi given
Sir.
man.
Hamim Hassan wrote in the chat box, sir.
হ্যাঁ Hamim also present. So thank you, dear student.
Thank you, sir, and have a good day, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum, sir.
Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Wa alaikum assalam.